यो यूट्यूब आपका मेरे चैनल में स्वागत है। चैप्टर 13 मार्वल गार्डियन ऑफ द गैलेक्सी की चैप्टर।
Yeah, we're totally gonna fly into that, aren't we?
They say that the rings of Mach 4 perpetually rain fire down upon the godless
Only
abominations.
4 chapter remains. Only 4 chapters remains. Let's see.
How fun.
I'm sure it's worse than it looks too.
It is. Many of my people braved this same treacherous pilgrimage before me, never to return.
Hang on to something!
Show off.
Hey, if you got it!
क्या करना है? What's the control?
Stabilizers are shot. Repair systems are overloaded.
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's
But
crashing!
where should I
We're crashing!
land?
These peaks are... Whoa!
Where should I land?
Just trying to slow us down!
How?
Stop yelling!
How do I slow it down?
Watch out for the thing, Peter.
Wait, hey! Pretty sure she means all the things!
Peter!
What?
Can we not hit all the things?
That is the objective, yes!
Oh, Scott!
Oh गया.
Sorry, didn't mean to hit that one!
So you meant to hit the other one?
That's not what I meant! We're coming down hard! And Okay. Oh, a little bumpy, but we're all okay, right? And we're laughing.
It's gone
That's
crazy, man.
Good.
It's perfect. This is us. This is how we park.
Well, this is how Quill parks, anyways.
We were not fated to die this day. Unless, of course, Fin Fang Foom devours us whole.
Hey, whoa, we gotta find him first. Shall we? Oh, this is insane.
This is how we park, yeah. Whoa! That definitely shouldn't be sparking.
We can worry about that after we catch our dragon.
And convince Lady
only
Hellbender
come.
to help us bust the church a new one.
Before setting out on
No.
our quest, let us rouse our spirits with a Catathian battle anthem.
What?
I
Like
can do
now?
that tactical
You
stack,
know what?
but I want
Clark
this.
it. Let's do it.
Listen closely. Ancient Catathian is a powerful tongue with
Only
words
three
that
remaining,
hold
huh?
great meaning. Follow as I lead the melody.
Okay.
Sotrajutupluk, Heldagor Morgath, Soltas Flandergath,
Really? We're doing this?
Argath Gonokol, Volmalki Ultath, Gothan Kolgal.
All right, let's do this.
Shivering tit wishes it's cold.
That's not really how that saying goes.
You want to correct me? Or you want to find Fin Fang Foom and save the galaxy?
I want Fin Fang Foom.
And the galaxy-saving thing, I guess. Assuming Hellbender even goes for this.
Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Okay, well, I ain't seeing no boom boom.
We should look for Catathian hunt parties. The legends of raining fire are true.
Any other legends we should know about?
Legends of glorious death.
Well, as long as it's glorious.
Watch out! We did not come here to be slain by ice and rocks. There is only one noble way to die on Mach 4. Like like so many of my people before us.
Someone remind Drax we ain't come here to die!
No one's dying! We're taking Foom alive. We're handing him over to Lady Hellbender alive. And we're getting her to help us take on the Church's armada.
So in this plan of ours, the armada part is where we die?
Maybe, but definitely not before that.
Go team!
All right, Drax, let's channel some of that excitement toward this rock.
I shall pretend as the head of Fin Fang Foom.
Great! Drax
Oh,
just
I want
shattered the
this.
skull of the thing we're supposed to capture.
Bye-bye, Galaxy.
Groot says he wants to take it all in. Take your time, buddy. Might be our last chance to take anything in.
Think Foom's in there? If fantasy books taught me anything, it's that dragons love to hang out inside mountains.
Groot wants to know if those books said anything about catching dragons.
I'm sure it had something to do with teamwork and trust.
He can't remember the details because he didn't read the whole thing.
I read a lot of different dragon books, okay? And there was always a mountain, and the good guys always win.
Ain't no one writing a book about us.
I think I see something up ahead!
Does it have big, scary claws?
Look, my people were here.
Didn't we see these in Drax's memories? When Mantis linked us all together?
They're Catathian.
That's a lot of brave Catathians.
After Thanos raised Katath, my people were left broken, physically and mentally. Their exodus led many of them here in great numbers.
So how many of these hunters came back?
None.
They were all victims of Fin Fang Foom?
Not victims. They came for the ultimate battle. A truly glorious death.
They came here to find purpose, didn't they? To reach Ultath.
Our talk gone nowhere. We were paying attention.
Of course.
Many would have been traitors or criminals, surely bound for Sarduth. Some were diseased or dying.
Coming all the way out here, wounded and taking on the meanest monsters in the galaxy, they got my respect.
And soon we shall have theirs.
Thanos would have loved this planet.
What? Is that?
Okay, team. If we can't make quick work of this thing, then we got no right going after Fin Fang Foom.
Well said, Peterquill.
What's there? Oh, electricity.
Ha! We fight in the footsteps of so many of my people.
Guess that makes us honorary captains.
Classic Quill, standing right inside the poison cloud. Yo, the twig says he
I'm
can
on it.
entangle this thing.
Prepare for pain!
We really don't have time to mess around like this!
We're moving as fast as we can. Too bad Foom didn't eat this thing before we got here.
This beast is a mere appetizer for the great
Come on.
Fin Fang Foom. Stay away from its wafting exhalations!
What the fuck? Mushrooms aren't usually this tough. Do your thing, Gamora.
I really hope this Lady Hellbender plan works!
Of course it'll work. We came up with it together.
We will defeat this beast! We will capture Foom! It is our destiny!
I've never seen Drax so enthusiastic! Anyone else thinking what I'm thinking?
Deadliest woman incoming.
Feel this?
Ha! We fight in the footsteps of so many of my people!
I just wish they cleared out the beasts a little better!
Yeah, Stumpy's cousin here really does need to chill out.
Yes! Now bring on Fin Fang Foom!
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much bigger and stronger and scarier is Foom gonna be than the thing we just fought?
10,000.
That's what I figured.
No one said this was gonna be easy, Rocket.
Right, but 10,000 times, Quill, Drax is the literal one, remember?
Obviously, our chances of pulling this off suck. Hold on. But what chance does the galaxy have if we don't pull it?
Exactly. We all saw what the Church is capable of. No matter what this planet throws at us, we're not stopping till we catch Boom and Lady Hellbender is fighting by our side. Give it a slice, Gamora.
Not a problem. Flark and Hala!
Whoa, get a load of them claw marks.
It's gotta be Fooms, right?
He's even bigger than his legend.
So, yeah. When we find him, let's avoid the claws.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to cross here too. Just not sure how.
Looks like there might be a ledge hiding under all those rocks on the other side.
Okay. I'm thinking this is step one of a multi-step solution to get across this chasm.
All right, and what are the next steps?
Still working on that part.
Incoming! So step 2 of your plan is crushing us all?
I think I see what he's up to.
Yeah, crushing us all!
Oh. I'm trying to
Throw
fall.
that thing, man.
Drax.
Certainly. Where shall I move it?
No, throw that there. Come on, man.
Boom
Put
picked
here.
the warmer planet to call home.
Perhaps the endless magma ocean of Corberus 6. I could clear the rubble from that ledge, Peterquill. I just need something to throw.
How about Quill?
Final step, Drax. If we can topple some of those rocks, we got...
Glorious!
I swear, I've never seen you in such a good mood.
Because you have never seen me on the Great Hunt before.
What about our quarantine zone mission?
You mean our quarantine zone bust?
That was not the Great Hunt.
Guys, this isn't just another monster hunt.
It is a legendary hunt.
No. I mean, we're not here for the monster. Well, we are. But the monster isn't the point. Catching Foom is only step 1.
So what? Just because the Church is probably gonna destroy the galaxy if we don't pull this off, we gotta be all serious like?
Pretty sure it sees us, whatever it is.
Great, more Foom food.
Do not underestimate anything that survives the perils of this planet.
Oh.
None of the meteors fall on us right now!
Let's focus on one problem at a time! I wonder if Big Bang's gonna spit ice or fire at us!
Maybe he'll be super cool and turn himself in for a good cause!
Get ready!
The rest of you should think of this as a warm-up for Fin Fang Foom!
We don't have time for warm-up! Raker's ritual can go off any second! At this rate, I'm worried we won't have time to save Nikki!
She don't want to be saved, Quill!
This has got my name on it!
My great strength goes when the hunt for Fin Fang Foom continues.
Okay, let's just think things through a moment.
Since when is that a thing we do?
What if we're too late? What if Raker finishes what he started and the ritual...
Then we're doing all of this for nothing.
Not for nothing. Our final act is to challenge Fin Fang Foom. It will be an honorable final act.
I don't do final acts.
There, see? More ominous peaks.
This planet's starting to give me the creeps. I keep thinking Foom's gonna claw us from behind.
Fin Fang
Come on.
Foom is a legendary beast. Legendary beasts do not claw from behind.
Maybe not, but smart ones do.
If we fall this day, know that it is said Fin Fang Foom takes special care of the skulls of those he deems worthy.
I don't want Foom playing with my skull.
He will not.
I cannot give the
Nail
command
them
to...
to his sacred skull throne.
Why would a dragon have a throne? Is it a metaphor?
No, it is a throne.
Stop talking, man.
Skulls. Our skulls if we die well.
Cannot give command to her, yeah. I think it will be later.
Way too close!
They say that Fin Fang Foom uses the planet's treacherous surface to test would-be adversaries.
Lady Hellbender legends all over again.
Well played, Kakarastara!
Oh, 5 o'clock spot outfit.
Careful! That's deadly gas.
How do you know?
Hello? He's an assassin? I bet he's gassed all kinds of famous people.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So here's an idea. Why don't we lure Foom into one of these gas caves? Knock him out.
Cowardly. I want full credit for the kill.
Last time, Drax. We're not killing Fin Fang Foom. We're catching him to give the Lady Hellbender so she forgives us and hopefully helps us fight the church.
Wait. Rocket, are you neck deep in water?
We're about to stare down a legendary dragon with the fate of the entire galaxy at stake. I ain't gonna hold us up.
Wow. I'm impressed. You really conquered your fear.
Yeah, well, it ain't about me no more.
Come on, where we have to go? Search for Fin Fang Foom.
Need some muscle, Drax.
Let us see you do this, rodent!
Instead of giving her Foom, any chance Lady H might settle for a few of these? Whatever they are.
I'm thinking no!
I think so.
Heads up! Here comes a fresh litter to skin!
Let's end it! Whoa! You see that thing?
Their visage invites country!
Wonder if their evolution has something to do with the gas! It's Groot. Loving the initiative.
Sodrajo to glog! Sodrajo to glog! Heldagor Morgat! Soltan Flandergat!
Oh,
Drax, push it real good. Nice! Who won't know what hit him?
You will be more resilient than a boulder, Peterquill.
I know. I'm just trying to be positive.
Why?
I think it's a team building thing.
We require no further team building.
Honestly, after everything we Whoa! Fucking Maclu!
Maklu 4, Peterquill. You must be fair to the other Maklus.
wait a minute.
Careful!
Sharp! Very, very sharp!
This is nothing compared to the legendary teeth and claws of Fin Fang Foom.
You know, I'm gonna be really disappointed if he doesn't live up to all the hype.
Assuming we live that long.
Peter, look! There's smoke ahead.
Ooh, can't I go there? Can't I go left side? Oh no.
Go!
Think it's Foom?
More likely it's people.
Great. Maybe they'll know where he is.
Or they'll attack us on sight. I could probably infiltrate the camp, look for weak links, make an example of the right person, bleed them out in front of their crew. The shock of it will cause confusion or maybe even surrender, and we carve through the rest.
Loving the murdering spirit, just keep in mind not everybody out there is hostile. It could just be a settlement.
That's a dangerous assumption, especially now when everything hinges on us pulling this off.
Right. And we're definitely gonna hand Raker his ass and get Nikki back. But then, afterward, we're also gonna have to find a way to get back to normal.
This is my normal, Peter. Trust me. Right now you need me in murder mode.
Just save some of it for the real bad guys. Maybe dial it back to a high 7 for now.
Maybe a low 9. Come on.
Boom! It's boom! Yes! Or
Going, keep
just
going.
let it, you fucking rock! Fast! Yeah, Ominous is right!
Where's the dragon?
That's a lot of death
It is a good
spikes!
thing my skin is so resistant!
Hello? We're looking for Fin Fang Foom, you seen him? Big wings, nasty teeth.
Purple shorts.
What do you mean, purple shorts?
What, I heard he wears purple shorts.
Ancient legends do tell of such a thing.
See?
That's gonna hit us!
There ain't no way through!
Yeah, new power.
Follow me!
Into a wall!
Trust me!
The fire gun.
Oh yeah. I like this one.
Let's see those things in action.
I'm on it.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, my friends.
We just almost got crushed by a giant meteor.
Indeed.
Melt that one, too. And that one. Good thing that rock tried to murder us, or we'd have never got Quill's sweet new power. Maybe we should almost kill you more often.
That's not how it works. It's when people I care about are in danger, and then I get this feeling.
Oh, I get it. It's like faith energy.
No, it's not like...
Relax. I believe you. I am so jealous right now, Quill.
You should be. Ugh.
Well,
I can't jump. It's like this magic mud stuff I used to make as a kid.
There is nothing magical about mud.
You haven't been to the spa in Contraxia.
I have not.
You don't really strike me as the spa type.
Like I said, magic.
There is something.
How did you know your guns would work back there?
They've saved us 3 times already.
I mean, how did you know they'd melt that ice wall?
Oh, I didn't.
So we could have just as easily died horribly.
how do we get across this gunk?
Perhaps we can leap to the ledge above.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Oh, of course not. Steady breathing is essential to an effective leap.
Step aside, mortals, and allow the Meltonator to do his mighty work.
That's a terrible name.
Huh? Got a better one?
PD Hot Guns.
No!
Captain Fireball.
It's not even a fireball. It's more like a heat block.
Captain Heat Blob.
Nope, no.
At least it ain't quite as cold in this cave.
You're the one with fur. Groot's practically naked.
Groot don't get cold, but he's a big baby in the heat. Hey, we're all flammable. Flark.
It might be his name. Maybe he's trying to communicate.
Please don't.
Star-Lord! See? Star-Lord! Is it just me, or did he sound a little irritated?
No, there was definitely hatred in that voice.
Ha! Always the charmer, Quill. Check out these pointy trees.
Don't check them out too closely.
Ah! It burns!
Groot says they've got corrosive spores. Maybe don't get too close. Those things grow in a frozen hellscape. I think they're made of sturdier stuff than that.
Keep your eyes peeled. Smell an ambush.
Your senses must be fine-tuned. I smell nothing. But we are clearly still being stalked by the snow beasts.
They ain't exactly subtle. When to go?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Burn, baby, burn! Nice! I ain't ever gonna get tired of that. Groot says most plants deserve it.
Keep it up. I'm actually starting to get warm.
Another plant falls to Captain Heat Glob.
Nope, still not tired of it. You think Golden Boy is getting tortured right now?
More likely Warlock is torturing Raker.
Golden One is formidable.
I think she meant with his mouth, Drax.
Nice shot, Peter.
Yeah, I think we've earned a vacation. Preferably on a normal planet where nothing's trying to kill us.
With nowhere and Contraxia wrecked, all of our favorite drinking holes are gone.
The Milano is still intact.
Oh, Okay, you're just killing weeds at this point.
The growing back?
Nice shot, Peter.
Are they growing back again and again?
With all these exceptional beasts, it's a wonder Lady Hellbender is not being home.
Okay, you're just killing weeds at this point. Macro 4 is beautiful, its own twisted way.
The trees are indeed twisted. Well observed.
Groot says the plants here are all mean or stupid.
Fights.
Look, Will, it's your new best bud.
I'd say communication has failed.
Another, up there.
Oh, इनकी हेड बहुत ज़्यादा है ना?
They're fast for something so big!
The same is said of me! A good fight warms the blood!
Added bonus of having these bombs.
Is it hot in here or is it just you?
Incoming attack!
Where's the second one?
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions!
Next time we hunt monsters on a tropical paradise!
No doubt these beasts serve as sustenance for food!
Good! Then we're depriving him of a meal! Dodge this!
Don't expect them to say much more than Wendigo!
Rip him up, Drax! Guys, huddle up!
Why did I use that? Yeah.
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peterquill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I know we want to celebrate because we're maybe 2 steps away from winning this fight. But if we start dancing before we actually win, these scutholes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
Nice one, Peter!
Feel him?
Beware! Wipe them out, Rocket!
Find another snack, buddy!
Or perhaps you would prefer the whole meal!
But his defenses are down!
Now's our chance! Hot enough for ya?
No doubt these beasts serve as sustenance for food!
As long as we ate what feeds them!
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions!
Their hide shall make an excellent coat!
Time to shred them!
They ain't that smart if they're fighting us!
They're fast for something so big!
The same is said of me!
Load up, Rocket!
Never see it coming!
I'm done playing with the snow monkeys.
Wendigo.
Is that really what we're calling them?
Hey, they're the ones who keep yelling.
Greeting, I'm not getting any points for killing enemies.
See?
Sounds like we haven't seen the last of them.
Maybe Hellbender will want to add some of those Wendigo to her army.
Assuming they don't hold a grudge.
Hey, they started it.
So much for not holding a grudge!
Mark off! What do you think, Will? They still just trying to communicate!
Heads up!
They just herd us into their zoo?
Looks more like a dinner plate!
Well, let's make sure we don't end up on the menu.
Yes! Bring me more!
Don't wear yourself out before the main event, big guy!
Yeah, I think they hold a bit of a grudge. I hope we squash some of these markers when we crash.
Maybe that's why they hate us!
Make them hurt,
I
Gamora!
thought you'd never act! This is a bad tactical position!
We were kind of in a hurry!
Take heed! This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area!
Let's hope it doesn't end the same as that one!
Slash him, Gamora!
You don't stand a chance! Can we kill any faster? Mark cold!
Understood! I shall kill with haste!
How many enemies are? How many?
Branch out! I can't believe those snow monkeys got the jump on us!
We are on their turn!
That thing was freaking nasty!
This won't hurt! Much!
You guys get a load of that wrecked ship?
Not really sightseeing right now!
Blitz him, Rocket!
This is a bad tactical position!
Is there a good one when it comes to these things?
Finish him up, Drax!
I hope we squash some of these markers when we crash.
Maybe that's why they hate us! Knife! Can we kill any faster? It's Mark cold!
Big guy!
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area!
Uh-oh!
Hey, it's that jackpot who was hucking rocks at us.
Let us return the favor!
Indigo.
I can't believe those snow monkeys got the jump on us! Make like a tree!
This is a bad tactical position!
Is there a good one when it comes to these things?
My butt still hurts from that
Like a
slide!
hot knife!
That ain't the pain in the ass I'm worried about right now.
Sack him!
Take him while he's down.
We killed their leader. They should leave us alone now.
Or seek revenge.
Think that wreck is the camp we saw?
Nah, this thing has been here for ages. Look, the smoke's coming from the other side of it.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
Oh, please. It's Probably the least dangerous thing on this planet. It's just a big hunk of scrap.
All right, Groot, give me a boost.
I am Groot.
About yay high.
Yay is not a unit of measurement.
Groot knows what he means.
All right, heads up. I'm gonna drop something down for you guys.
We'd better not get stranded out here.
Look out below!
Ha! That'll work!
You think those creatures were using this ship for shelter?
Screw them, they're dead.
I never truly believed this day would come.
What, freezing your nips off with a bunch of us?
The day that I would prove myself against Fin Fang Foom.
Here, give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. Be more hostiles.
Maybe it's just a nice warm fire and some cigar and spirits.
Ooh, maybe it's a barbecue.
Whatever it is, it smells.
Bodies. Smells of bodies.
Jeez. Is all this foom?
Undoubtedly.
Up ahead. Looks like there's a survivor.
Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure, digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. I've still got some things to pack up.
Look at his head.
You gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks. Speaking of, aren't you the Mad Titan's daughter?
What of it?
Relax, I'm not looking for trouble. There was a time I'd have taken you in for the bounty.
There was a time I'd have killed you for trying.
Yeah, seems we've both got bigger problems right now.
Seems like.
Workbench.
Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it. Done in record time.
Oh,
And it's done.
low life buff. Only low life buff is remaining. 600 and 100.
You-
Enemies in scanning an enemy provides clue for how to defeat them. Ooh.
Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I have appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
It shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time.
Or another 60 material and the 50 that type thing. That will be the last upgrade.
All right, people, let's catch us a dragon.
Yes.
No,
We grow
right,
ever
not.
closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally, in the case of this place.
Oh, ये देखना रह गया था भाई.
So, what was up with old Bubblehead?
Camera.
Seemed like an
E? No.
augment to me, some sort of amorphous biochemical appendage.
ऐसे.
Imagine what she could do with all those hands.
Don't be gross.
What?
Come on, look at the right way. Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that.
I hope I've got the.
I'm getting too old for this.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You won't say? That old?
No, that young. I was grown, remember? I ain't gonna brand myself with how many cycles I've been sucking down air.
The rodent is mentally much older than any of us,
Thank you.
and emotionally much younger.
Drax.
Whoa! Take heed! The ice is amplifying our velocity!
This is how I die! Have you lost your fucking mind?
Come on! If you forget it's incredibly dangerous, it's actually kind of fun!
Indeed! Let us meet our deaths bemused!
Bro, that is so sick.
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Back on Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
I was actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Foom is the sled.
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, Drax.
So, what was up with old Bubblehead?
Seemed like an augment to me.
That
some sort of
young Monk
amorphous
outfit.
biochemical appendage.
Imagine what she could do with all those hands.
Don't be gross.
What? I didn't mean it like that. Ooh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Milano.
Up ahead, there's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom! Come
Fang
and face
Foom.
your death!
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle!
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Peterquill, Go!
Fin Fang Boom! It's nap time!
It's your turn!
Did he just say my real name?
Hook it!
Fin Fang Food! We're gonna decomboggle your flunking scut spigots! You hear me?
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible.
Where is the Fing Fang? It's like it's a Chinese dragon.
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
पीटरक्विल फेस कैसा दिख रहा है भाई? आई थिंक वी नीड टू तो चेस्ट पे उनको पिलाना पड़ेगा तब तो मारना। आई थिंक वही रहेगा। तो एल्डर रिंग की तरह हो गया। कितनी हेल्थ है?
How are we supposed to capture that?
By beating him into submission.
We're gonna have to get through that ice armor first!
Prepare yourself! Face Captain Heatclaw!
Ha! Not so invincible after all! Yeah, bust up the other pieces! Let's trick this guy bear!
He means to crush us!
Guys, huddle up!
Come on.
What a bunch of losers! Me and Groot, we win this in our sleep!
Thanos used to time me in fights like this just to make it interesting.
They are no match for these blades, Peterquill.
All right, listen. This isn't our first rodeo, guys. Problem is, if we play it cocky, one little mistake is gonna bring us down. So let's get back out there, give this fight complete dedication, and make them scream. Who's with me?
Woltoth's fields must wait!
You said... He's friggin' huge!
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You got this one.
Oh, come on! More fire! He's taking a swing!
You said he had purple shorts!
What? Don't be ridiculous. That's two.
You are the bane of ice, Peterquill!
See? Bane of Ice isn't such a bad nickname.
Pass!
Been too long since I blew something up!
Now is our turn to strike!
Drax, destroy!
Ha-ha! He is as great as the tales foretold!
Great ain't exactly the word I'd use! Boom, baby! How you like us now?
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
One to go! Eyes on the sky!
Ooh, his face.
Rocket! Dude! Hope Hellbender appreciates you going to all this trouble!
The beast will make a fine apology!
कोई नहीं.
He's friggin' huge!
To be fair, you're tiny!
Nice move!
Am I dying? Am I dying? Am I dying? Am I dying?
Yes, Peterquill! Lull him into a false sense of security!
Not so hot now, are you, Foom? Or I guess, not so...
Bring it, you overgrown lizard!
Look
that soul foom as I originally suggested.
Okay, Drax, you get to pick our next money-making scheme. Oh, you rocket!
Come on, Groot! You'll like Sector 9!
Hellbender's got all the minions you can eat.
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold! Don't get burned!
Take care not to burn!
Look at those claws!
Look! He's stuck!
मेरा भाई मेरा किधर अटका हुआ है?
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Watch your butts!
Well, unleash me onto these fools!
I'm stuck over. यार मेरा कैमरा क्यों अटका हुआ है भाई?
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon?
और मैं कैमरा stuck यार.
Are we even making a dent?
Flesh does not dent!
We seem to be making him matter! So that's progress! Watch out for his... everything!
So much for going
नहीं
quietly.
रहा. कैमरा. What the fuck? How do I help?
We shall prepare our strike!
Come on, Groot! You'll like Sector 9!
How do I look at?
Invigorating strike!
कैमरा भाई अटक क्यों गया है? Why the hell the camera is stuck यार?
We are ready, Peterquill!
Camera is stuck यार.
Get clear!
Completely stuck. I need to help the
Feel
यार.
free to give up, boom.
You'll love Lady Hellbender! Promise!
How do I help?
What's this, Peter?
Huh?
Stop!
The people are dead. I need to help them.
Look out below!
Come on. Where's the wire?
Swear with Hellbender.
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon? Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
I'm sure Boom will be happy to warm you
Where is
up.
she?
I can't
Believe it and
Look at the camera angle yaar. He's so bad. Huh?
fire!
Not gonna chop you down that easy.
Come on.
Come on, Groot! You'll
Why my camera is such a bad
Hellbender's
position?
got all the minions you can eat.
Yeah.
Right!
I can't even see.
Hope this makes you swear with Hellbender.
Need a favor! You get ready! We'll keep it distracted!
Can't even see the wire. Come on.
Everything!
These girls frantic!
Come on. What the fuck?
Cover our attack!
Only I can use the rocket and the
I can't
rocket is
believe
down.
we're fighting a dragon.
It is the truly horrendous battle!
Oh,
18! The beast attacks!
fuck. Cannot save him. यार इतना खराब ना एक अच्छी बॉस फाइट को भी खराब कर देंगे. बॉस फाइट भी खराब कर देंगे.
Teeth!
Up you get, little buddy. Rocket! Fireworks!
is such a bad thing. Camera angle is really bad यार. पूरा fight बर्बाद कर दिया इनने.
Ice got your claw!
Blow them away, Rocket! Guys, huddle up!
Cannot see the complete battle picture. Only I'm seeing the dragon का चेहरा ही दिख रहा है भाई. This is so bad.
Victory will soon be ours, my friends, unless they send reinforcements.
If they do, we'll have to move like lightning. Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Hey! Every battle comes with some kind of curveball. Trying to predict where it's gonna land only makes things worse. Relax. It's easy to overthink when things get tense, but if we focus...
We can hit him hard.
Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Can't wait to take him down!
Time to
Coming in for a bite!
The beast grows desperate!
Yeah, and pissed!
And he's bound to get sloppy! Watch out for his...
अब कैमरा ठीक हो गया क्यों?
Everything!
Great advice, Gamora!
His own might will be his undoing! Suppose we had so fool as I originally suggested!
Don't rub it in!
Rocket! Safety's off! I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
One more time! Let's knock him out cold!
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us!
Beast is most dangerous when at his most desperate! We must not fail!
Now, Peter! Now, Peter!
Gotta fight the fire with fire!
Let her loose!
This could have been a very great
Stand
fight.
triumphant! Foom has fallen!
Wait, no! No! Lady Helmet! Drax, stop! Guys! Wait, guys, no! Lady Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath. Floorboard. Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. Promised. Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you, robbed you, killed your baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarantara! Ah!
ग्रूट का पावर भाई
This isn't you.
has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
The final harvest begins. Dead worlds screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait. Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
I am Groot.
Mantis, I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you're able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but...
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct, just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see. What'll it be this time? Confetti jet boots? All that effort, and nothing shiny to show for it. Shame.
Man, this thing is ugly. Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the Planet that Rains Emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh yeah!
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yep. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a frickin' cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon, so I went with Plan B. One explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep. Those were the days.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. Fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnod masks from some passed out jerk at Mantlow's, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I bonked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
I'll just put this back.
Oh, this is all the story.
Gamora Zanhubari, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peterquill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for his protection contract.
Oh, why yes. I am... Gamora! I was only looking...
Relax. I'm not gonna kill you. This time.
Okay, good.
I, actually... never got a chance to say thank you. For the doll.
Oh. No problem. I know how you like this kind of stuff.
It was very thoughtful. I can count on one hand the number of times someone has given me a present without expecting something in return.
Wow. Christmas gifts from Thanos must have really sucked.
That's putting it lightly. Thanos wasn't the giving type. Everything was a mind game designed to control us, gifts included. So thank yous aren't exactly my strong suit. Something Mantis says I need to work on.
What kind of gifts did Thanos give you? Weapons, poison, the metal wire thing you used to strangle people with?
He gave us dolls. Once. Stupid, ugly things from Xandar.
Wow, okay. That's surprisingly girly.
What? I can't be feminine?
No, just... I was really sure it was gonna be a knife or something.
Like I said, Thanos liked mind games. It was unusual for him to be... kind. We didn't even have a bedroom, yet here were these dolls. Purposeless. And they were ours.
Do you still have it? Like, is it in your collection?
No. I lost the one Thanos gave me when I was 6. She was the ugliest doll I'd ever seen. I cried so hard when I lost her. Nebula hurt me. She loved her doll, and I knew she wanted another one. So when she came in to check, we started to fight.
Bet Thanos loved that.
He found us fighting, saw my tears, and laughed. Turns out, the dolls were a lesson on the importance of not getting attached. To help us understand that, he took Nebula's doll and threw it into the incinerator.
That's... I can't imagine.
Nebula didn't understand why he did it, only that I was somehow responsible. I started collecting these a few years ago. After Nebula. After I knew I'd never see her again. It's dumb, but I guess I'd do it for her.
How do you know Mantis? Did she give you one of her weirdo fortunes or something?
Not exactly. How do you know her?
I maybe tried to pick her up in a bar once.
And how'd that work out?
Good. Until she did the creepy antenna thing. I was half expecting her to start chanting, "Red rum, red rum."
Red what?
Doesn't matter. Point is, she's a wacko for sure. A really hot wacko. Who happens to be your friend?
Yeah, well, that wacko saved my life. A few years ago. Someone got the jump on me. An assassin. Nearly killed me. Mantis happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Seems to have a knack for that.
Yeah. Turns out I had no idea how badly I needed someone like her in my life. Up until then, I'd been so lonely. After the war, the resistance disbanded. Richard Ryder got busy with politics, and the world mine had no use for someone like me.
An assassin?
Something like that. Thanos trained me to be a weapon, not a peacekeeper. Once a weapon, always a weapon, you know?
Is that why Mantis mentioned suicidal urges? Because I get it. I've been there. I'm pretty sure we've all been there at some point.
Let's just say I'm not in that place anymore. Because of Mantis. She showed me another way. A place where maybe I can be needed.
Wow. I'm glad I bought this for you. And I can promise that there are 0 strings attached to anything I give you. You're an important part of this team, Gamora.
Thanks, Peter. Truly.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly.
I see you have discovered my criminal record.
Yeah. I guess I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's your rap sheet.
I suppose that it is impressive to criminals.
Reformed criminals, as in past tense. We're legit now, remember?
I do not think we share the same definition of legitimate.
Okay, fair, maybe not, but still. Guy who kills Thanos ends up in the most infamous prison in the galaxy? It's gotta be one hell of a story.
Which part would you like to hear, Peterquill? How I allegedly killed the Mad Titan, or are you enamored by my stay in the kiln?
Thanos, obviously. I mean, it's the Mad Titan. He was supposed to be untouchable, and then BAM! Player 2 is joined. Just, how'd you do it? How'd you take Thanos down?
With sorcery.
Come on, really?
Really. After Thanos murdered my family, rage filled my heart. In my search for revenge, I found Mentor.
You mean a mentor, right?
No. Mentor is his name. And his brother Cronus. Sorcerers. They gave me a sleeping potion that would grant my greatest desire. Finding and killing Thanos.
You're messing with me.
I am not. I awoke. I was changed. I could sense the Mad Titan's vile life force. Feel it pulsating from across the galaxy.
Wow, that's
I know how it sounds, Peterquill.
And I believe that you believe this happened. It's just... it's pretty out there. Even for space stuff.
Regardless, I followed the pulse in my mind until it led me to a moon in the Black Quadrant. And there, I found Thanos, hiding like a coward. Our battle waged for days. Each of us trading blows across the moon's inhospitable surface, equal in strength, equal in our resolve to see the other dead once and for all.
And then you... delivered the final blow.
I recall throwing a final swing before I collapsed from exhaustion. When I awoke, I was in a hospital on Elanis. Many rotations had passed, and I was being hailed as a hero.
For killing Thanos.
Allegedly. The very fibers of my being say otherwise. I can still feel him out there. I have no doubt in my heart that he survived, just as I did.
What was it like in the kiln?
You would not have survived the cycle. Why?
I maybe know someone there.
Then pray they died quickly.
Yikes. It's really that bad?
Worse. However, after the chaos I wrought in my misguided quest for revenge, it was a well-deserved punishment.
Right. The rampage.
That is one way to describe it. After my battle with Thanos, I became convinced that he still drew breath. I demanded proof, but when none was provided, I convinced myself that others were concealing his location. I saw his hideous visage in every shadow, and murdered anyone I thought was hiding him.
Some of which were very bad dudes.
Perhaps. It is not my place to judge.
So, how'd they stop you? Nova Corps, I mean. You're Drax, the Destroyer. There's not a bounty hunter alive who could have taken you down.
I surrendered.
What? Why?
I had succumbed to madness, and become the very thing that I hoped to vanquish. Once I realized that, I could not live with the monster that I had become.
Well, the important thing is that you're here now, with us. Man, we're not going back to prison anytime soon.
That remains to be seen.
It's very good that they are telling everyone's story through the items
So, how
they've
was this
collected.
riding along with Lady Hellbender?
क्या है?
Have you
ये भी है
tried
क्या?
battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of...
Hey,
Not upset
sorry.
Say-
about me
I didn't
reaching
mean
my
to.
big size.
No, no.
It is fine.
You only turn into Big Fuzzy
company
in one or
is
two
always
Prince
welcome.
realities.
What?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe, though.
Thank you.
She said you did a
gift.
job on her throne room.
Yeah.
Only if she pays for it.
Sure. Figured you might want to light it from time to time in memory of your family.
Why would a lit candle remind me of my family? Every memory I have of them has been carved into my flesh.
You... What?
The red scars that I bear. They are a record of every great deed, an important milestone in my life.
Oh. I just thought it was because they look cool.
No, Peterquill. On Katath, we practice scarification, so that there is a record, proof, that one is worthy to enter Ultath. Such a record is required for judgment in the afterlife.
So, hypothetically speaking, if you died tomorrow, what would happen?
My Cho-Tak, my life essence, would travel to the gates of Ultath. There I will be judged by the great kings and queens of ages past, and if deemed worthy, the gates will open.
And if you're not, worthy?
The gates do not open.
And...
I am cast into Sarduth, where I will cease to exist.
yeah. I guess that's bad. So, how do these kings and queens know if you're worthy?
By reading the scars that make up my life record. From that they will judge whether I am worthy. For some, a life of meaning comes from their trade. For others, their family. And others yet, from following the warrior's path. Each is a valid entry into the gates of Ultath. Hence the record.
What happens if you don't have a record?
Like yourself.
Sure. Like me, what happens to someone like me? Do I just immediately get thrown into Sarduth?
No, Peterquill. Your record is instead given by those who knew you in life.
Ooh, yeah. I might have some problems.
Doubtful. I've seen your dedication to the Kree child and woman, and to this crew. And what you did for me. It is a testament to your worthiness.
Oh, thanks. So, your tattoos are actually a record of your life that's been carved into your skin?
Yes. The process is known as the Jil Tara, and is extremely painful. It requires focus and self-control, and occurs many times in a Catathian's life.
No offense, Drax, but they just look like a bunch of swirly lines.
Perhaps to you. To me, they are the most important moments of my life. Each line is composed of 1,000 scars, each engraved with the tooth of a walnut creature.
What kind of moments get recorded? Kill counts? Stuff like that?
No, Peterquill. A Catathian life record is a record of just that. Major milestones and important events. Like the day I became a man.
Gross.
And the day that Hovat accepted my proposal of marriage. And later the marriage ceremony itself. And the day that Hovat gave birth to my daughter, Camaria. And the day that I lost them both.
Now I see why they're scars.
Yes. Once I believed my failure to avenge their deaths had banished us all to Sarduth. But now, thanks to you and the others, I see a deeper truth. Life does not have meaning without suffering as well.
If anyone deserves a happy afterlife, Drax, it's you. Think you'll be adding any more to your tattoos?
Yes.
Like maybe a Guardians of the Galaxy logo?
Perhaps.
Good enough for me.
It's nice कि जो भी हम लोग आइटम फाइंड कर रहे हैं, they're telling the story through that. पर ड्रैक्स की पूरी जो स्टोरी है उन्होंने इससे बता दी है. Gamora का हो गया, ये किसका है?
I tinker when I'm stressed. Groot waters, Gamora meditates, etc.
When I'm stressed, I concentrate real hard, and sometimes I can see the birth of the universe. First, there's only one reality, and then.
Oh, should we go away? करना क्या हम लोग को?
That's kind of cool.
All right, not stuff. Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna barf.
Oh, nice.
And we're back.
Into the fire, guys. ये एपिसोड मैं यहीं पे एंड कर रहा हूँ. नेक्स्ट एपिसोड हम लोग 14वां एपिसोड नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में रिलीज़ करेंगे. और आपको मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें, शेयर करें. मिलता हूँ नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. बाय.